What up, Run Club? Here's your quick rundown of the most interesting drops and announcements in terms of running fashion this January. First one up is from Adidas and Human Race, who just launched the $1,000 Evolution Pro shoe. That's right, they literally doubled down on their pricing strategy of the original $500 Adidas Pro Evo, as they added a few letters to the name and slapped on some kind of long ass goosebumps on the upper of the shoe. It does look pretty cool and futuristic, but for this price you could probably get like 3 of these peanut butter jelly sandwiches from Satisfy. In the press release, Adidas writes that the shoe features touch reactive design elements which create a new sensory experience, inviting wearers not to just wear the future but to truly feel it. No one knows what that means, but it's provocative, and it does explain how these shoes are made for people so stone cold rich they need help to actually feel something. Meanwhile, Mexican running brand Hermanos Koumori said hold our mezcal and dropped another installation of their collaboration with Adidas. A cool capsule featuring lightweight fabrics and of course a version of every hybrid athlete's favorite shoe, the Evo SL. It did look like most of the items sold out initially, but they have been quick to restock, so maybe revisit some of your favorite items if you missed out at first. Minted is on a heater, releasing what looks to me as some of the best stuff yet, with more to come in February, including these dank ass gloves. Roa, best known for their hiking gear, has been sharing previews of their fall winter collection, which looks gorgeous. I could definitely see myself running in some of these items, or at least going for a very brisk walk. Not that there's a big difference these days with all the injuries I keep picking up. Speaking of dope shit, Paris Fashion Week went down this month with lots of running brands showing up. The Trailblazers of Norda and that brand that nobody knows how to pronounce showed off their collaborative capsule, which got me feeling both intrigued and frightened at the same time, just like a night at the Bondage Club, which is probably where a lot of the inspiration for these designs came from anyway. The hometown favorites Satisfy used Paris Fashion Week as an occasion to drop a bunch of new Muff Tech tees fresh off the press, but what ended up garnering the most attention was the teasing of a potential Adidas collab, as head of PR Tommy Hubert was spotted sporting what looks to be an Adidas Muff Tech tee. You can probably expect to pay around $2,000 for that, unless you choose to make it yourself with a pair of scissors of course, maybe even put your own spin on it. District Vision invited Runner's Mood to drop by the showroom, from where they shared a glimpse of both upcoming eyewear and apparel, including these gloves with a watch window, which I'm dying to get my hands on. I mean hands in. Meanwhile, the dude who made your favorite hat, Alex Zono, is back on his colorful bullshit, and I mean that in the most flattering way possible. It probably won't work with a lot of items in my wardrobe, but I've yet to see another collection so on brand. However, the dudes who took the cake and all the carbs that came with it at Paris Fashion Week is in my opinion the fellas over at Goldwin. The Japanese outerwear pusher launched its first running collection under the label Goldwin Zero this summer, which was a definite home run. And from the showing in Paris, it looks like they are absolutely coming correct again. Especially this inflatable vest, which looks like it's made for running on Mars, has me breaking my piggy bank in anticipation. And we are rounding out this rundown with some great news for all my stallions out there. Mid-February marks Chinese New Year as we enter the year of the horse. That's got Nike turning to a classic page in their playbook, as they've teased a whole herd of new Pegasus premium colorways, with these 2 monochrome versions being my favorite picks. However, the most exciting drop from the swoosh has been this platinum and cream Alpha Fly, which is part of the Running is Mental collection. This colorway screams Run Club louder than a pair of Oakley eye jackets, and it even comes with an incense holder. Unfortunately, I already have a couple of Alpha Flies on ice, which I haven't really been heel striking in yet, so I don't think it would make much sense for me to pick these. Hold on. As I was saying, I can't really justify going online, ordering these and have them delivered at my door, as that would just be total